for happiness was everywhere around him. Augustus was so pleased that he hopped and skipped and jumped away, smiling. Now, I'm a storyteller, and I work for libraries, so books and stories is what I do. They're a massive part of my life. But I'm a dad too, and that's an even bigger part of my life, and when it comes to bedtime stories, my little girl wants to be read to just as much as any other child. Let's face it, being a parent makes us all storytellers at some point, doesn't it? I mean, we'll all find ourselves reading a story at some time. It helps them go to sleep, and it helps them have nice dreams. It's a magical time of day, and we've got to try and make it as magical as possible. By going for it with a bedtime story, don't hold back. If we enjoy it, they'll enjoy it even more. If you get to the bits where a character has to say something, use a voice, well then, if you can, do. Change your voice just a bit slightly, just a little bit, to make things more interesting. Okay, if it's a mouse, then put on a little squeaky version of your own voice. Or if it's a giant, then use a big booming voice. Let the story tell you when and how to use your voice. Look, if it's a scary bit, start whispering. And if it's a happy bit, then laugh when you talk. If it's a sad bit, you can pretend to cry. Remember, rein it in if it's too scary, though. Let their reaction, when they're listening to you, be a guide for you as well. And let the story be your inspiration. Okay, spot the deliberate mistake. Once upon a time, there was a cottage, and on the edge of the cottage, there lived the woodcutter and his wife. Yep, you've got it. Starting off too quickly, reading too quickly. You've got nowhere to go if you kick off too quickly. Take your time. Use quick reading to build up the exciting bits, then pause, catch your breath, take your time, and go back to the reading. They'll hang on your every word. Believe me. So, be yourself. Make bedtime stories as magical as possible. Your children's children will thank you for it, and you'll be an inspiration for years to come. 2008 is the National Year of Reading, and here at Essex Libraries, we'd like to help you celebrate by collecting your favourite bedtime stories. Which were the ones that made that extra special impression on you? You might even be reading them to your children still. All you have to do is fill out this form at your local library, pop in, or go online at www.essex.gov.uk/libraries and follow the link. Let's all be a storyteller and help to keep bedtime story reading alive, enjoyable and fun. Remember to get your entries in by the 31st of October.